uSports Central on a Tuesday. Adam Deal, Charles Ashley the third. It's good to be back. We got another day. You got all of your hiccups out yesterday, Charles. All your errors and stuff on television.
You're talking about
go today, right?
You're definitely talking about yourself.
No.
You were looking like Peyton Manning when he first
Did you see?
came out.
Did you see my punt at the end?
The ball was wobbly
square.
coming out.
It was right into the lens of the camera. It was perfect.
They
like
were
I've been
4
practicing
feet
on
tall
break.
yesterday.
That's even harder.
The camera was very low yesterday.
It's difficult like that. It makes it difficult.
My daughter could have made that kick.
Whoa, now we're
just
throwing
saying.
your siblings in the. Come on, man. I can't talk trash about that. You're probably right. Okay. So the Holiday Hoops Classic, we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. The first round, we'll go over some of the games at Rio Rancho High School. It was a big tournament. Obviously, we have Wally Salat in the house. He's going to join us a little bit later to talk about that Hoops Classic and also the Metro Tournament tonight, Charles. But now we're talking Lobo basketball. And they had their first, I think, true test of the season. CSU undefeated, Colorado State coming into the pit, ranked 24th in the AP poll and ESPN USA Today poll. Big opportunity. Lobos at this time were 1-0 in Mountain West Conference play. So let's check out the action Saturday night in a packed house, 15,000 sold out pit. And this was the pit to the Forum, Charles. This is how it's supposed to be. Early, the Lobos were able to get things going with some ball movement. Yeah, some ball movement. Look at this. Get into the big guy. I'll tell you what, Devin Williams is having himself a year. 13 points in this game. He's 5 of 9 from shooting. Gets his own ball off the window and in.
He's really developed.
He's
one of
coming
those guys
through,
where
isn't he?
he's coming along. Every game he gets better.
And then you see Deshaun Delaney, very quiet, only 5 points in this one and 1 there. The Lobos up this at the end of the half and give it to Devin Williams. And I think I'm going to take a that might have been a walk, but boom! A triple on the buzzer. The Lobos up at half, Charles.
If the refs don't call it, it's not a walk. Right here, look, the ball moving, spacing. He's going to come off, set up the offense. Well, jab step takes it to the hole.
Devin Williams.
Layup right there. Williams is so aggressive going to the hole, and now he's trying to get a little confident in his jump shot, which makes him even harder to defend.
Well, the Lobos really started to pick it up in the second half. Hugh Greenwood was sloppy from the field. In fact, he was 1 of 10, but the putback, Sam Logwood. Yes, you're going to hear that name a lot, Lobo fans. This is the cat right here. Logwood, a little jump step in the lane. Give me all that!
Well, he's one of our better athletes.
He was 5 of 5 from the field, Charles. He finished with 15 points. It's a career high for the freshman. And then Lobos in transition were fantastic. Arthur Edwards going to take it all the way. A little finger roll up and in. And the Lobos pulling away. I'll tell you what, Jordan Goodman is starting to figure it out. Isolation drives. He had 10 points, was in double figures, started to piece it together. How about your boy from Oñate, Jim Jacobs? Yes, a little window kiss it in. That's good to go. And then again, it's Goodman on the drive, up and under, and it's the New Mexico
6'9" frame, handles.
Listen, this was a pull away. Colorado State kind of made it interesting toward like a 10, 13-point game at the end. It was never close. It was the Lobos all the way. The pit was true form, which is the best part about it. You love to see that.
Well, the crowd electric. Everyone's hyped up. New Year's Eve, which is a phenomenal time to play a game. I think you have a team.
New Year's Eve, man. See,
but you had a good team coming in there that was just really juiced up because they were undefeated.
Easy schedule so
thinking
far
they're going to breeze
CSU, though, right?
through because you're looking at UNM saying, hey, they don't have the jump shooters, they don't have Cullen out there. Some people consider UNM sloppy. I consider them very methodical.
Are they finding
defensive,
their consistency
rebounding
here?
Well, yeah. When you have a team full of
athletes. They just
athletes,
lost to Grand Canyon, though, 2 games ago.
It's okay. Like, we've been telling people, you got to relax. You got to find your identity when you lose teams of scoring. You make the point every time. Brady Patterson wasn't there, so Rio Rancho looked completely different. It's the same type of thing when you step up. You lose a Cullen Hill where you know he's going to get instant offense. You have to adjust and figure out what you're going to do. Jacobs is really filling the role. Williams developing. A Jet catching the ball finally and finishing. If these guys keep developing, if we can get anything from Goodman, I think they'll be in good shape.
9 o'clock tonight, the New Mexico Lobos going to take on San Diego State at Viejas. Obviously a tough place to play. You mentioned it, 1-5 in the last 6 games there. If there's a time to play San Diego State at home, though, this is it. They're down. They're injured. They just lost to Fresno State. Maybe makes them more hungry. I don't know. But if there's a chance to catch San Diego State slipping, this is the night tonight.
But it's a rivalry game, so anything's going to happen.
Sure.
They don't like us. We don't like them. It's going to be a really close, intense type of game, and I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, if it's 39-34 type of game.
It's going to be sloppy, no scoring. I guarantee
but-
that. All right, listen, the Holiday Hoops Classic, this went on last week. Let's go to the first round of this one. It was the Mayfield Trojans taking on the Grants Pirates. Charles and Holguin got some things going early for the Trojans. Not a bad little point guard Holguin is. Richie Lucero, you're going to learn this name too, in 5A for the Grants.
He's
He
a
was
big
on
fella, too.
fire. 6'6", he could shoot it, he could drive it. Holguin, no little window went in, and Mayfield up early.
And as you mentioned, Lucero, you're going to hear a lot about him. Nice little touch in the paint. It's a pretty little shot. And right here, Armando Ramirez is going to get in on action. A little bounce pass. I don't know what they're doing right there. And Lucero, we might as well put him in the whole highlights. So look, step back.
Oh, he'll be in the
lefty.
whole highlight.
I like big fellas getting out there and stretching the floor.
Now in 6'4" guard, that's a good three-pointer. As Mayfield stretches their lead, they're up 13-9. And Keegan Stewart, one of his 4 triples, not his biggest one, I promise you that, as a little transition the other way, and hickory dickory block, get that out, says Holguin right at the
Get
buzzer of the
that
first
out
quarter.
of here. And right here, post move, Bradley Haddon. That's a load down there. Nice load. And one.
He's a
Not
big
stopping
boy.
the big
Listen,
fella
at
right there.
300 pounds,
Look at my
6'6".
big. He got to play offensive line. And right here, Haddon. Nice little play right there. That was actually Lucero. And then right here, Vail. Nice little ball movement. He sealed him. I don't know why he missed it, but Vail wide open. Boom. Three-pointer.
Grants with the lead now. As I talked about Keegan Stewart. Bam. That's easy. Little elbow triple. Up and under. That's Turner, the 6'5" forward. Had a nice game for Mayfield. And we talked about Mowen. Mowen steps in the lane. The lefty finishes nicely. 2:50 to go.
A little Dirk action on here. And your boy Holguin, he's their shooter. I don't know why he's still wide open. 3-ball right there.
that.
Grants, you got to find him. Grants, you got to find him. Find who? Holguin. Another backdoor cut. Pretty moving without the ball. I like to see that. Grant's moving the ball, and the big fella, he's going to get in on action. You're not stopping this. Haddon, nice look off the glass.
Try to guard that down low, Charles.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ramirez, ooh, a little up and under. Hello. Mowen had a nice game. He was in double figures for Mayfield. Off the miss, give me that.
Nice.
Tip up and in, off the window, good to go. Mayfield now making their run. Down 3, inside, it's Turner. He uses the window, and one.
That was
Tied
a
up.
pretty pass. And Grant's trying to keep it going. Vail, nice little 3-ball, wide open. Bad trap right there. Nice 3, wide open, but this is what you do, crash the glass, tip in. And Holguin, as I've been saying, they gotta find him. For some reason, they keep just not guarding the kid. Wide open on the break, nice layup, fundamentally sound. I like that, using your left hand.
20 points for Holguin in the game. How about this? A little dish from Kavika Johnson underneath is Figueroa. That's a football connection right there. And then, look at this. Down 5, Grants with the ball, 30 seconds to play. Keegan Stewart in the corner. Yes!
Oh!
And it's a 2-point game. Grants gets a turnover. Who you going to give the rock to? Yes, sir. Richie Lucero, a pump fake. That ties it. Let's go to OT.
Pump fake it, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. Lucero again, mid-range jumper, splash. Grants.
All game.
Getting
Grants
it
at this
done.
time, only 1 loss in the season.
Getting it
To
done.
the Gallup Bengals. So Grants would then move on to the semifinals. We'll show you who you played. Obviously, it's the Rio Rancho Rams, but we'll show you that highlight when we come back from this Holiday Hoops Classic. A lot more. Plus, Coach Wally Solana in the house. He'll be on set in just a little bit. Keep it here.
People like, Haddon's a big old boy.